Great. So I'm audible, is what I know. So welcome you all for this wonderful session today. It's so nice to have a Saturday morning dedicated to the mind, isn't it? And so many of you here are actually interested in knowing what this is. So we've always seen so many seminars called Physiology, Anatomy 101 and all of that. So today we'll look into the mind a bit. So before I begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Rima Engineer. No, I am not an engineer by profession. I'm just born engineer. And I have done my master's in psychology, clinical psychology. And I'm also a craniosacral therapist, which is a branch of osteopathy. Many of you would be knowing. So I practiced that for the past 6 years. And somewhere the human body has been of a lot of fascination for me, the human body and the human mind both. I have been very fascinated by these two aspects. And hence, I believe that there are a lot of aspects in life which are psychosomatic, and we are still, as humans, figuring out a way to deal with them, to understand them, isn't it? Yeah, I know that this is not a live chat where usually I get responses. So I'm just having faith and belief that you guys are listening to me and are enthusiastic listening to me. Yeah, and you're listening and nodding or agreeing, disagreeing, whatever it is. Okay, you can be a part of this. So make sure you're here 100% now that you're here. Okay? Yes? Great. So some facts, let me throw in some questions to which I know that I probably won't be getting an answer in the live chat, but I will still try my best. Okay. So how many of you know the size of your lungs? How many of you know the size of your lungs in terms of uh, a sports field? Any idea? We have learned so much anatomy, you know. We have actually seen the smoker and a non-smoker's lungs in mbbs. We see that. We know all about yeah, the arterioles and where the air is getting stored. But do you actually know how big your lungs are? You might have even seen it getting cut in places. Yeah, so let me tell you. If you open up your lungs, अगर हम अपने फेफड़ों को खोल देते हैं, if you open up your lungs and spread it out, it is as big as a tennis court. Can you believe that? Yeah, it is as big as a tennis court. And you take thousands of liters of air in and out every day in your lungs. हम हजारों लीटर जो air है, breath है, we take that. We are constantly breathing in and out. You know, you eat only 2 to 3 kgs of food every day, drink 4 to 5 liters of water in a day, but you take thousands of liters of air in and out every day. But we don't know much about this. We don't know much about our breath, about our lungs. We use only 25 to 30% of the lung capacity. Yeah. So today we are going to encounter certain things which will actually help you understand better about these things. Wouldn't it be interesting? I'm sure it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Apart from this, let me ask you one more thing. Yeah, let me give you one more such example. We all know about hippocampus in the brain. Yes, I'm sure you know about hippocampus in the brain. So hippocampus is one such part. So it is said, it is researched and it is found that if you spend 30 minutes of your time in idle gossip or talking negative, you have the ability to shrink your hippocampus. Did you know that? Yeah, I didn't know it for a while. I got to know quite recently. Yeah. So that is how our body functions. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to draw a link for you guys between your what we do daily, what our mind thinks, what goes into the mind, and how it has an impact even on your body. We don't realize this many times. The words that we use. Do you know about this research by Dr. Emoto? You can actually find out today. You can find out about Dr. Emoto's research on crystallized water, where he takes crystallized water and he puts certain words on them. Yeah, he writes thank you, he writes I hate you, I love you. He tags all these jars of water, all these plates of water. He tags them. Yeah, and he also sends these sound vibrations of I love you, I hate you, thank you, on these different plates of water, crystallized water. And you will see that how the formations change with changing words, changing frequencies. Now, why am I telling you this? The reason I'm telling you this is because we are 70% water ourselves, isn't it? हम लोग 70% पानी है यार. Our body 60 to 70% water. Yeah, and the words that we use, the thoughts that cross our mind, they are all impacting our body at different levels. But we don't know about this at all. हम अपने मन के बारे में जानते ही नहीं हैं. How many of you, we have learned so many skills in our life, but how much have we actually learned about the mind? See, all these facts I presented to you. They were such interesting facts about the body, about the physiology of us. Yeah. But this one thing about the mind, have you ever dissected our mind? Have you ever tried to open the mind, explore it, and see, hey, what's happening in there, man? हाँ, इसके अंदर क्या चल रहा है? इतनी खुफियाबंदी चलती रहती है पूरा दिन. Yeah. So many millions of thoughts cross our mind every day at the speed of faster than the light speed. Yeah. So today we will see what are the different tendencies of the mind. I hope you're up for it. Yes? Okay. So before we go into that, let's see where all do we use our mind. Yeah. I like to say this. Mind is like this joker card. Tash ka patta khela hai na sabne. Everybody has played Tash at some point. I hope not for money. And if you did, then you better have won if you played for money. So, जो ताश का पत्ते में जोकर होता है, yeah, Joker is used in any place, right? You can use it anywhere and everywhere, isn't it? Yeah, that is exactly how the mind is. The mind is like this Joker card. It comes to use anywhere and everywhere in life. Yeah, it is like the aloo of all the sabzis. किसी में भी डालो तो मस्त बन जाता है ना, आलू डालते हैं तो. Yeah, that way the mind is. You take relationships, you're using your mind. You take studies, you're using your mind. You take an operation theater, that doctor is using the presence of their mind. Yeah. You take, even if you have to take something challenging, you want to run a marathon, you need to use your mind. Yes. But how much do we really know about our mind? I don't think we know much about our mind. So maybe you have read some quotes, maybe you have done a little research here and there, but we never experiment with our mind. We never play with the mind. Yeah. Many of us have these myths that, oh, to understand the mind, to control my thoughts. No, no, no. Nothing of this exists. Yeah. So today we are going to break some amazing myths about the mind. So let me start with this. Let's imagine. I think all of you are familiar with Mumbai. Mumbai city से तो सब familiar है यहाँ पे, है ना? So what we'll do is, let's imagine lockdown is over and you are, so everybody's here, I hope. Click your fingers if you're not. Yeah. So you are in Mumbai city, lockdown is over, everything is safe, and you get out and you're going into this local train. आप मुंबई की लोकल ट्रेन में चढ़ने जा रहे हो, ठीक है ना? यस. तो सबसे पहले तो हम सबको पता है ना, लोकल ट्रेन इज नॉट अ मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट एनीमोर, इट इज अ सोर्स ऑफ एडवेंचर. आप खड़े होते हो प्लेटफॉर्म पे एंड ऑटोमेटिकली यू आर टेकन इनटू द कंपार्टमेंट एंड यू जस्ट कीप प्रेइंग दैट भाई मेरा जब सही वाला प्लेटफॉर्म आ जाए, मेरा स्टेशन आ जाए, आई जस्ट समहाउ गेट टू गो आउट. यू आर इन कंप्लीट मोड ऑफ apathy. कि कैसे होगा. So you get in to the train and you see, अरे बाप रे, लोग मच्छी बेच रहे हैं कॉर्नर में, कोई एक मोबाइल बेच रहा है और लोग ऐसे, मतलब people are hoarding around you. Somehow you get that one spot to hold the handle and you're just like completely in a mess. like, क्या चल रहा है यार यहाँ पे बॉम्बे, और कुछ नहीं हो सकता, मेट्रो कब बनेगा, blah blah blah, all that is going on in your mind. Suddenly, in the train compartment, you spot your friend over there in the right hand corner. ये आपका स्कूल का दोस्त है. And you are wondering ये यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा है यार. And you remember, अरे राहुल कैसा है, क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, man, what's up? You see that person. And then you have this little dialogue and you're like, अरे मैं बैंड्रा पे उतर रहा हूँ, अरे मैं दादर पे उतर रहा हूँ, चल तुझसे मैं ना नंबर है ना, सेम नंबर है ना, हाँ, we'll text, we'll chat together, yeah, let's catch up over a weekend or something. And then the conversation ends there. Now tell me, what happened? What happened in the last few minutes? Initially, when we started off, how was the mind? When you got into the train, the mind was a little disturbed, irritated, yeah. And as soon as you spotted that friend of yours, something changed. See, the external did not change. What changed was the internal state of mind. There was a smile on the face, a goofy smile came up. Even now, when you are listening to this, a goofy smile came up. Yeah. Reason being, the state of mind changed. हमारी मन की स्थिति बदल गई ना, हमें एक अच्छी सी क्यूट सी मुस्कान आ गई चेहरे पे. Yeah. And that is because the state of mind changed completely, isn't it? Now, next scenario. Imagine that you're gone trekking. आप trekking जाते हो लेह लद्दाख. Yeah, you go for a trek to Leh Ladakh. आप मस्त एकदम trek वैक कर रहे हो, मजा आ रहा है. You've planned this since like for ages, and you are going there. And then suddenly, your girlfriend or boyfriend calls you, if you have one. And they call and say, when did you make this plan? I didn't know anything about this solo trip of yours. Why the hell did you not tell me about it? How can you not take me? Why are you trying to avoid me? Blah, blah, blah. Pura pyar ka panchnama hota hai. And then she or he says that I am done with you. I hang up and I break up with you. And then you keep the phone. Now what happens? Some of you might be happy if anyways you wanted to dump this person. But no, if you really like this person, or if not your girlfriend, boyfriend, but maybe a best friend you forgot to invite, yeah, then how is the state of mind? Don't you get a little upset? Don't you get a little disturbed? Yeah, thinking about this. See, again, the external scenario is still the same. अभी भी mountains है, अभी भी वादियाँ है, अभी भी मस्त फूल और वो बर्फ गिर रही है लेह लद्दाख में. लेकिन क्या बदल गया? हमारा mind, our mind, the state of your mind. So, it is very important to know that the quality of our life depends on the state of our mind. हमारे जीवन जीने की जो क्वालिटी है ना, वो पूरी तरह से हमारे मन पे निर्धारित है, मनोस्थिति में निर्धारित है. या लेकिन हम लोग इस पे कभी इन्वेस्ट करते ही नहीं है. हम लोग कभी सीखते ही नहीं है कि यार मन को कैसे संभालना है. इज देयर एनी टॉपिक वी हैव हैड एवर टिल नाउ अबाउट द माइंड? कोई सब्जेक्ट रहा क्या स्कूल में माइंड मैनेजमेंट के ऊपर, या कैसे मन को संभाला जाए, या कैसे व्हाट हैपेंस इन द माइंड? Yeah, there has been no subject as such which tells you about the mind. But now today your college has taken this initiative. आपकी कॉलेज ये इनिशिएटिव ले रही है कि आपको पता चले what the mind is, what this mind really is all about. So you should really thank this opportunity that you've got from your college. Yeah, they're trying to provide you not just a one-sided education, a holistic education about what the mind is and how it has an impact in our life. Yeah. So today we will see a few different things about the mind. Maybe do a little bit of experiment today also. Maybe start an experiment today and see how you can continue it further. Okay. One more thing I would like to, let's do one experiment right away. ठीक है ना? एक experiment अभी के अभी करते हैं. So I'll share a story with you first. Okay. So एक lady होती है. There is one lady. And she has been given a medicine by her doctor, and the doctor gives her a medicine. I don't know for what. She gets some medicine from the doctor, and she has been asked to have that medicine at 12 o'clock in the midday. But all the condition is, सिर्फ एक ही condition है कि जब वो medicine खा रही है ना, उस समय पे she doesn't have to think about a dancing monkey. So she takes that medicine box and all she can think about is the dancing monkey. Yeah. All that you can think about. I mean, imagine right now if I tell you, close your eyes and don't think about a monkey. A dancing monkey who is wearing a yellow hat and holding a red stick, wearing a purple chaddi. Don't think about this monkey. This monkey is dancing from right to left and left to center and right to left. Don't think about it. What really pops up in the mind? Monkey. Maybe your own faces. Yeah. So this monkey mind, yeah, this is one tendency. ये एक tendency है हमारे मन की, एक stressed मन की. इसमें क्या होता है, जो भी आप resist करते हो ना जीवन में, whatever you resist will persist. Yeah, this is a very important thing, guys. See, this we are doing every day. Every day we do this aspect of resisting things. You have decided that I am not going to eat sweets, or I'm not going to think about having sweets. And the moment you decide this, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to think about it, all you do is think about it. Yeah, I'm not going to think about my ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm not going to think about my exams. I'm not going to think about coronavirus. But what are you doing? You are thinking about it. You are constantly thinking about it. Yeah? The reason being that you tell your mind not to do it. जैसे आप मन को बोलते हो ये नहीं करना है, तो क्या होता है? वही करता है वो. मन एक छोटे बच्चे की तरह है. यू टेल अ स्मॉल किड, बेटा वो सॉकेट में हाथ मत डालना, या वहां पर फायर है, वो आयरन गर्म है, उसको टच मत करना. सबसे पहले वो बच्चा क्या करेगा? उसी में हाथ डालेगा. So whatever you resist at the level of the mind, it persists more and more. See, this is a very interesting tendency of the mind. Yeah, we all need to know, because this is coming to our use every day. हम रोज ही इसको कहीं ना कहीं apply कर सकते हैं. Yes. So whatever you resist will persist. First thing we learned was the quality of our life depends upon the state of our mind. Yeah. But हम क्या करते हैं? We keep running behind standard of living. See, today you're in lockdown. Yeah. We all are in lockdown. But you tell me, how many clothes can you actually wear sitting at home? All the Zara, the UCB, the H&M, whatever clothes that we have bought, yeah, the Levi's, are they going to come of any use? I'm sure you're wearing just street clothes, रास्ते पे से खरीदा हुआ कुर्ता या shorts, उसी में आप बैठे हो, because that is of most comfort, yeah, isn't it? So right now, or the car, if you have a BMW in the house, or even any car or a scooter, see, none of that is coming to your use right now. Yeah. But what can really come to your use is the state of your mind. When you switch on that news channel and you see everybody talking about thousands of deaths, in that moment, how you can handle your mind, how you can not be anxious and actually be able to pass on the positivity. आप तो खुद पॉजिटिव हो, बट क्या दूसरे लोग पॉजिटिव हैं? Rather than sharing the same news for the 100th time, are you doing something different to change people's state of mind? Yeah, so this is very important to notice. Are we actually focusing on the state of our mind, or is our focus still standard of living? See, standard of living is important. I'm not saying don't go after it, but it is very important to also pay attention to the state of our mind. Yeah. So I would like to invite my friend Shivangi, Dr. Shivangi Save. She's a dentist by profession, and maybe she has something very interesting to share. So can we have Shivangi up?
Hi guys, to be doctors, welcome, and thank you guys all for joining us. And I'm very happy that to be here, to be sharing with you something. Of course, as a doctor fraternity, something which has changed my life completely. And as Rima said, we would like let's continue it further. So. As doctors, studying MBBS, oh my God, isn't stress like our middle name, है ना? मतलब किस चीज का stress नहीं होता है यार? Matlab, starting from the first year, you enter the first year, the books which you receive, oh my god, the practicals which you have to do, so less time which is there, performance pressure, हर चीज में पेशेंट को ढूंढने का प्रेशर, प्रैक्टिकल करने का प्रेशर, प्रोफेसर को इम्प्रेस करने का प्रेशर, so much is there, and of course every time so less time, isn't it? So like stress is, of course, it's like an obvious things in our lives, isn't it? But all of your our school education, college education, now even in your university, in your degree, in our degree colleges, has anybody really taught how to handle this stress? Yes, इसका क्या इलाज है? As doctors, बाकी सबका हम पढ़ लेते हैं, anatomy, pharmacology, all of the other things we read, but यार ये जो innate what we experience at that level, how to handle our mind, how to handle so much stress. No, this is something which is not addressed, it's not addressed by anybody. Have you ever seen courses on mind management? Have you ever seen anybody really teaching us? What happens, Acha, tell me, what happens when you think about the past? Okay, you think about a lot of yaar exam bura gaya hai, you feel like आकाश यार, काश आई वुड हैव डन लिटिल मोर, और पढ़ाई कर लेता ये सब्जेक्ट, और ये 2 पेजेस, और इसको अगर मैं इफ आई वुड हैव नॉट निग्लेक्टेड दिस सब्जेक्ट, एटलीस्ट काश मैं ये कंप्लीट कर लेता, है ना? व्हाट इमोशंस कम अप व्हेन यू थिंक अबाउट द पास्ट? Anger, guilt, regret, isn't it? Yes. And now think what emotions come to you when you think about the future. Future में क्या होगा? How am I going to crack my MD exams? Am I going to do it? Am I going to even pass this exam? Am I going to be able to study completely? Are we going to be taught? Am I going to understand the subject? Am I going to even complete my syllabus? Isn't it? What happens? So what are the future? When we think about the future, what emotions keep on coming? Fear, anxiety, isn't it? There is hope also, but all of these emotions which come, anxiety is more, है ना? So what happens is, if you observe, in our day-to-day lives, our mind keeps on vacillating between these two things: the past, or we are worried about the future. We regret about the past, or we are worried about the future. And you know what? This oscillation is one of the biggest things which causes stress. There's this moment where life is happening right now. This is what we lose because of this, because of so much stress which we go through, isn't it? And then what is the tendency of the mind? That we lose whatever we have, the time which we have right now, we are not able to focus, isn't it? कितनी बार ऐसे हुआ है? अच्छा, imagine this scenario, तुम्हारी एग्जाम है and you have a lot of time, okay, आराम से, there is 1.5 month left. वैसे भी हम लोग को तो आदत होती है last minute पढ़ाई करने की, है ना? So 1.5 महीना है एग्जाम के लिए. How is the state of the mind that time? Are you very tensed? Are you very anxious? Time है ना? Isn't it? Are you completely, you're relaxed? Yes, हाँ ठीक है यार, देख लेंगे, है ना? But what happens? कल मॉर्निंग एग्जाम है. Yes, रात भर, एक तो सोते तो है ही नहीं, नींद is something which we forget, isn't it? And how is the state of mind, the mind that moment? You are so focused, मतलब बस पढ़ना है, पढ़ते रहो, जो मार्किंग किए कुछ भी कैसे भी करके just read through those pages, isn't it? So much of stress is there, heightened awareness is there, but are you relaxed? No, right? So, this ability to be focused and relaxed at the same time is the key. But that both of them don't come together, isn't it? In some moments they do. Imagine like you're watching your favorite movie. Yes, you are focused, and of course you're enjoying it, you're relaxed, isn't it? So imagine if you learn the ability to be like that, focused and relaxed at the same time. As doctors, we take the Hippocratic oath. We are supposed to be the best in everything, not even one little bit less, isn't it? We are supposed to, we are expected to be like gods, be perfect. We can't make mistakes. But यार, हम भी तो human beings ही है ना. तो ये कोई नहीं समझ पाता, isn't it? The amount of stress, I always say that the amount of stress as a doctor goes through is so much more than a normal person, because of the expectations that are, attached to us, by expectations by us, by, the patients, by our colleagues, by everybody else, isn't it? To perform the best. So that, how do you do that? How do you reach that performance without getting stressed, without being entangled in those, emotions of the past, emotions of the future, and enjoying what you do? Of course, as doctors, since we are passionate, isn't it? हम लोगों ने ये लाइन चूज की है, इतने गधे मजूरी की तरह हम लोग एक्चुअली, we struggle through all our years, and it doesn't, and I think the maximum years of studies as doctors, है ना, यहाँ ये कभी कहीं नहीं होता, and without expecting any money, any praises, nothing. So that struggle which is there, we, willingly go through that, we are ready to go through that, but are we really caring for ourselves in all of this? We have to perform, but do you really know how to reach that, the best of the performance? No, this is not taught. So, these few tricks, how to perform under such pressure, how to be relaxed and do things, how to handle your emotions, how to handle your mind. And if I will share my experience of also, but how to, the best part is how to study in less time, how to be focused and study. This is one thing which you will learn, and this is one of the most amazing ability, because of course, the size of the books never reduce, the amount of books, and time is always less. So jo time, when I was in my studying in my medical college, thankfully I had done my course. I had done my course before I entered my first year of BDS. So I was very extremely lucky, and the amount of the time which I would take to study a thing compared to my colleagues was actually less, because I would practice certain techniques which could help me keep. जब हम लोग पढ़ाई के लिए बैठते हैं, अच्छा बताओ कि एक्चुअल में हम लोग कितनी देर पढ़ाई करते हैं? हाँ, जस्ट 15-20 मिनट, इजंट इट? बट करना कितना होता है अपने को पढ़ाई, लाइक ह्यूज बुक्स वी हैव टू फिनिश, और पढ़ाई वैसे खुद को ही करनी पड़ती है, isn't it? कॉलेज में कोई प्रोफेसर, you have to find out your own answers, make your own notes, make and do everything. So having that ability to, how will you focus completely in that time, this is what I could do, and this is one of the best things which you will learn here. Okay, so I will share my experience in a while, but I would love to introduce you to somebody amazing. Dr. Virat Chirania. He is my mentor. He is a life coach. He's an international faculty, and he's just amazing. We are so lucky to have him here. Over to you, Virat.
Hi guys, can you hear me fine?
Yes, we can.
Can you guys see me? Console, can you confirm?
Yes, Bihar, we can hear you.
Okay, great. So I heard a little bit of what Shivangi was sharing, and I can confirm that, I've known her since she was a student, and she would actually get away with studying so much lesser than her fellow students, and that was because she could maintain a calm state of mind under pressure. So I'm not a doctor, as in I'm not a medical doctor. My PhD is in emotional intelligence, and I can tell you that that is one of the key skills that you require to be successful, to be happy. Yeah. So Shivangi spoke about so much about studying and concentration, but I want to bring a new dimension to this. See, you are not just a medical student, right? Sometimes na wohi hamara ek prime identity ban jata hai. But beyond your profession, beyond your being a doctor, you are so much more, isn't it? You have hobbies. You remember you used to do so many other things. Abhi aap sirf pura din sirf padhai mein chala jata hai. But that does not really shape up the personality of a human being, na? इतना कुछ और भी करने का मन करता है. Sports, music, other creative things which we have left. So one of the things that we need to learn is time management. which is basically priority management, and also to chill out in life a little bit. So I did my engineering, and I did my master's abroad, and I used to research for a company called Kodak, which very few of you might have even heard of now. But back then it used to be a very big company. And throughout my journey in the work front, I worked in the US, I worked in India, then I started my own little company. And I realized that you need to learn how to slow down and cool down in life. Otherwise, you're running so much, chasing that marks, chasing those degrees, or trying to prove a point. या ये बहुत चलता है ना हमारे मन में कि लोग हमारे बारे में क्या सोच रहे हैं. Am I cool enough? Am I smart enough? मेरे बैच में मेरा रैंक क्या है, या मुझे कितने का जॉब मिलेगा, या मैं मेरी खुद की प्रैक्टिस कैसे सेटअप करूंगा. Even if you're not a student and somebody else listening, it's the same thing. There's so much pressure to perform. There is so much pressure to look cool. Yeah, people judge you on so many aspects, and then we start living somebody else's life, isn't it? हम बाकियों को खुश करने के चक्कर में, या फिर एक सोसाइटी ने जो पैरामीटर सेट किया है उसमें अपने आप को ढालने के चक्कर में भूल जाते हैं कि हम कौन हैं और हमारा नेचर क्या है और हमें किन चीजों में मजा आता है, एंड ऑल ऑफ दैट. सो आई थिंक वो सब पढ़ाई और प्रोफेशन बहुत जरूरी है, मगर एक अपने आप के साथ चिल रहना, खुश रहना is even more important. Yeah. So this workshop for me was something which made me happier, made me relax and made me chill out in life, and I rediscovered my childhood. सबसे ज्यादा मुझे ऐसा लगा कि अरे वाह यार, वो थोड़ा बचपन वापस याद आ गया, बहुत मस्ती की हमने, बहुत कुछ सीखा, and I could let go of this constant pressure to prove a point, and that is such a freeing experience. इतना उसमें मस्त लगता है when you don't have to prove a point to anybody. So that is what I would like to invite you to experience. Yeah? The journey from the head to the heart. Yeah? And that is possible only when you do something different. Regular चीजें करने से अलग अनुभव नहीं मिलेगा. अगर कुछ अलग अनुभव चाहिए, if you want to experience a different state of mind, a different state of life, then you have to do something different. So this is that something different. So even if you feel कि अरे यार ये सब पता नहीं, ये सब काम करता है क्या, इट्स नॉट फॉर मी, ये वो, ये सारे आपके जो फंडे है ना, इसको साइड में रख के आप एक बार आके ट्राई कीजिए. जस्ट गिव इट अ शॉट वंस, राइट, एंड देन यू विल बी अमेज्ड विद द रिजल्ट्स. बट एक बार तो आपको ये प्लंज लेना पड़ेगा. अदरवाइज ही ना बोलना तो बहुत आसान है, अरे टाइम नहीं है, ये नहीं, अभी टाइम नहीं है, तो फिर कब टाइम मिलेगा. सो समथिंग, सम एक्सक्यूज कैन कम इन द वे, मगर new experiences don't come if you keep making old excuses. So this is your chance. अगर आप ये सुन रहे हैं तो शायद ये आपके लिए ही है. तो आप कुछ तो नया कीजिए और फिर डिसाइड कीजिए कि ये कैसा है. Don't go on your preconceived notions. Give it a fair shot, and I promise you, you'll have a blast. बहुत मजा आएगा आपको, and you will thank yourself and you will thank your college or whoever has organized this session. आप उनका धन्यवाद करोगे. तो जो भी आप हैं, whether you are a student or a faculty or some other decision maker, just come for this experience. ये मौका बार बार नहीं आएगा. So right now this is the chance. Grab it. So Dr. Shivangi will continue to tell you more about what you can do, how you can actually come. We have few seats going left, and we'll actually shut the registration links tomorrow. So you have limited time, but take this decision and do something different. Over to you, Shivangi.
Yes, so guys, this is something, please don't miss out. Really. Like I was sharing my experience, when I did this program, I could see such a stark difference between me and my fellow colleagues, at the level of even, what developed within me was so much sensitivity, so much even during, in my practicals, isn't it? As so many of you will become surgeons ahead, so many will have to take decisions in a second, such quick decisions, isn't it? So this ability to, make the right decisions under so much pressure was something which I excelled in. Also, as of course, I'm a dentist. I work in such a small space, yes, with such a with a motor running at 600 rpm, and I have to be precise. I have to be extremely precise. So, the even the motor dexterity, even this thing which is very very and important for a doctor, especially, that developed within me. We the parasympathetic and the sympathetic in our bodies, that is one thing which balances completely. There are amazing techniques taught on this workshop. So I really invite you. We will this workshop, which is happening from the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, 4 days. It's an online meditation festival. A lot of youth all over India are joining in for this, and especially as doctors, I urge you to please take out time and experience something amazing, something life changing completely. Because यार ये सब चीजें ना बहुत कम कोई आके अपने को बोलेगा यार ये कर लो. Really, this is what will define you from others. The competition which is happening, isn't it? You're going to abhi to aap sirf medical college mein ho. After that, you're again going to be giving competitive exams, again going to do study so much ahead, do your MD, ho hoga ki nahi, open, think about other options, because of course there is cutthroat competition everywhere, isn't it? So in this ever changing world of uncertainty which is there, plus of course COVID has come up, so we don't know what is going to happen in the future, isn't it? So that time, isn't it a good idea to have a mind, be which is very strong, which is very stable, which is relaxed, which is which can take very good decisions, isn't it? So this thing, this ability, I really would love each and every one of you to have, to go ahead and really be the best versions of ourselves. Yes. So we will have I don't know how we will be. I think the link will be sent to you guys. Okay, there'll be a form, and we'll circulate the posters. So the link is quite easy. Just log on to it, fill up your details and register online. Okay, and I would like to say, I think the fee is around, it's 1,200 rupees. It's more than 50% off, especially during lockdown. Otherwise, if you go to do the workshop outside, it is like around 3,500 to 4,000 bucks. And I'm telling you, as doctors, we keep on spending money, and of course we love learning new things, isn't it? When we keep on spending money on doing so many courses, this that, but ye jo itna crucial skill hai apne life ke liye, iske liye, it's this actually 1,200 rupees is peanuts for what you're going to get out of it. So a skill for your whole life. Okay, so grab onto this opportunity. Okay, since the lockdown is there, because after this we don't know if we'll have an online batch. So the details will be circulated, like I said, and you can also get in touch with us. I think, Rima, do you have anything else to add? So you can, I think Gayatri will be there to guide you guys.
So we have, this is actually organized by one of your alumni, Dr. Gayatri. She's right now on duty. And along with that, she thought that this is such a great opportunity to share. Like, she's right now in the hospital and taking care of so many patients. And her experience was that, it is only because she learned the technique of handling her mind better, she's even able to focus on what she's doing right now. We also have with us Dr. Aparna, who is an on-call doctor, and she is here to share her experience. She's also been working in the hospital right now. So, Dr. Aparna, over to you. Please share your experience.
So, Rima, these are medical students, right?
Yes. MBBS batch, yeah.
Fine. So, you all can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So, I'd learned this breathing techniques way back in 2004. And there are a lot of differences, a lot of personality changes which happen over the years. So, as you guys know that what Shivangi spoke about studying and giving exams and giving PG NEET exam. But what is important for us that when we go out to the wards and meet the patient, isn't it? That's our profession is. So in our profession, we meet patients, people who are sad, who are unhappy, stressed, anxious, isn't it? Sometimes they are even angry. So अपना जो client है, वो unhappy client है. So it's very, very important that when we are interacting with the people who are in a different state of mind, that we should be in a happier state of mind. Okay. So when you learn this technique, you become more happy, more joyful, more compassionate, and you can interact better with your patients. Okay. That's one thing. So you become a better doctor in terms of communication skills. दूसरी बात है, what I've learned that we have a long working hours. Like I was on call yesterday, off call today. But when you got a long working hours and we work for almost 24 hours to 36 hours at a time. Sometimes we miss your breakfast, lunch, dinner. And then uske baad, there's some case. I'm an anesthetist at Jaslok Hospital. And so back-to-back operations are going on and we don't get time to eat also. And in spite of that, if there's a new case, we have to go and meet the patient for next surgery. We have to show that we are okay. Like, so how do you manage that? So when you learn this technique, you, in spite of whatever is going in your life, you maintain your smile. Okay. So what I've learned that you maintain your smile and happiness and joy in spite of whatever happening. Okay. People, वो patient को समझता ही नहीं है कि आप कितना काम करें, कितने मेहनत करें. Okay. घर पे भी जाते हैं हम लोग 2 दिन कभी-कभी पता है ना. So when you start working, you'll get to know this. You must be going for your case presentation and you must be visiting your wards also. You should know how patients are. Na? They're so sometimes can be very difficult. They're so sad, anxious. So we have to be different, right? We have to present ourselves in a different way. So basically, मेरा अनुभव है, मेरा experience ऐसा है. So मैं जब जाती हूँ patient से बात करने लगती है, तो patient मुझे क्या बोलते हैं पता है कि मेरा आधा I'm already cured, like. So you want to be like that, right? So when you learn this breathing technique and you do it on a regular basis, then your personality changes. And you know, आपके आजू-बाजू के लोग, आपके family will start observing that change. You become more happy, joyful in interaction, and people want to talk to you. You become lovable. People want to meet to you. Okay, आपसे बात करना चाहते हैं और उनको अच्छा लगता है. Other than your personality, you need to take lots of decision in terms of your diagnosis and treatment. So your decision making becomes sharp, your intellect becomes sharp, and you become more focused. And you, if you're taken some specialty which needs lots of skill, like I need to intubate, extubate, put central line, put epidural. So all that skill, you become effortless. Means in even in small time, you become expert in whatever skills you are. So you become most wanted anesthetist. You become like समझा ना?
Yeah,
So
the most wanted doctor.
yes, Rima.
I'm saying the most wanted doctor, not just on call, but even for us, Dr. Aparna is one of the most wanted doctors. That's my personal experience.
At the same time, you start multitasking. You can do so many things. Like as Virat Bhaiya said, you want to do so many skills. Now you can develop skills simultaneously. You get that time automatically. Your energy is high. Your enthusiasm is high. You should do it and then give me feedback. Call me back. Thanks, Rima.
Thank you so much, Dr. Aparna, for taking time out for us. Yeah, she's also a mother, a wife, handling her house. So it's not just about doing one thing, huh? It's about doing everything together. She's a human first, yeah, just like you and me, doing everything, and then also added responsibility of being a doctor and everything. So really, you guys should just come. All of us have had amazing experiences. I did it when I was 18. मैं बस 18 साल की थी. I was in my first year of college, degree college, and someone came and told me about this program, and I did it. And to my surprise, I really liked it. I could handle my mind better. I became more out of the comfort zone. I came into my courage zone. I started doing things which I was usually not doing. And one thing I really like to share, see, when you are in love, I know this is not connected to any of your academia, but this is just my experience. When you're in love, how do you feel? You feel everything is perfect, everything is doable, nothing seems impossible. जो प्रॉब्लम्स भी होते हैं ना उनको हम challenges बना के we want to achieve them all, isn't it? Yeah. So when you are in love, not just with a person but just in general, maybe something that you're passionate about, yeah, So that is the time when you feel completely in love with that thing. Even the gutter looks like art. Even the thunderstorm seems like, oh my god, kya mast romance chal raha hai na? But this is exactly what happens when you even learn how to meditate. You fall in love with your own self. You fall in love with your own mind. And when you do that, nothing seems impossible. फिर ये आपकी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम्स वगैरह तो एकदम they will be like so easy. Yeah, you will have many more things to achieve. You might be the you one of you or some of you over here might be the reasons for finding out some research on maybe some cancer patients, some other dialysis, something. You all are yet to find out what you are capable of. And I tell you, this handling the mind, this skill of meditating, if you add this to your checklist, yeah, if you daily can just learn how to meditate, to practice sudarshan kriya, I'm telling you, I can guarantee you, you will take a jump of, a huge jump in your life for success. So I welcome you all to come and be a part of it. Come fall in love with your own mind. Shivangi, over to you.
So to be doctors, grab this thing really. Um, you know, you will really thank us. You will really, find who was this Dr. Gayatri who arranged this for us, and you guys will love it, really, because आगे जाके stress is just going to increase. Situations just will keep on getting challenging for us. Yes, so we have to find out a way to go through all of that to be the best of us ourselves, isn't it? Yes, and really other things will not give you relief at all, because I know so many of my colleagues, they start smoking to handle stress. They start doing so many other addictions start happening because so much stress is there, but that isn't the solution. Yes, so we have such practical things, techniques for you guys to have lead a healthy, stress-free life. Okay, so we have see, we remember Dr. Gayatri, and she's right here for us.
Hello,
Oh,
everyone. How are you? Thank you, Shivangi. It was such a I have heard parts of it because I was at work. So I'm currently at work. My name is Dr. Gayatri. I was in the 2010 batch, 2010-2011 batch of PIMS, and I'm so honored that I get to share with you such a beautiful workshop. It is such a privilege that I got to do this when I was such a early age. I have just this okay. Currently, I'm working in Nanavati Hospital and in the COVID emergency. So it is why I'm trying to tell you about this is because it is related to me right now. Yes. So when I did the workshop, when I was studying in the college, and I got to do it that time, and it was so helpful for me because I could manage my studies and my time better, efficiently. I saw my peers who they used to study, and study, and I used to be like chilled. I used to have my sleep, beauty sleep before my exams, 6 hours, 7 hours. They used to barely sleep for 2 to 3 hours, and they were like, "Gayatri, तू कैसे कर लेती है यार? तू इतना सोती कैसे है?" Like भाई, हम नहीं सोएंगे ना तो होगा नहीं, पर हमारे लिए इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है दैट आई मेडिटेट एवरी डे. So I used to make sure that even if I don't study, I will meditate. It's very important that you whenever you study also, the subconscious mind remembers it. How will you remember so much information? एक रात पहले सब पढ़ा तो याद नहीं रहता, वो पहले वाला information भी याद रहता है. So that helps. And now when I'm working here, it is so much of stress around, and in this scenario it is so helpful for me to you know calm my mind and take the right decisions at the right time. So this workshop has helped me do that. So I invite you for this beautiful experience that is awaited, and come and join. And you will not, you can't taste an ice cream without tasting it. I cannot explain you what it is, but you have to come and see. Yes, that's it. Shivangi, take over.
Thank you so much, Gayatri. Thank you so much for removing time. She was all decked up with the mask and the gloves, and poor thing, she's just removed those 5 minutes. She's like, I would just want to come and just share my experience. Thank you so much. So guys, yes, what she said is possible. है ना वो सुन के लगता है कि impossible that she could have a beauty sleep. But yes, it is possible, and that's why we took out time. And especially for medical students, we feel, I personally feel a lot that this is something each and every person should do. And looking at the way I went through all my 4 5 years of college, these same courses happened in my college also in Mumbai, because everybody would be like, how can this girl be so stress free and go through her vivas, through her practicals, through such exams, and keep that smile on? And yes, it was just possible because of this meditating. It will just take you 15 20 minutes a day, and you see, you're like, you charge your phone up every day, you're charged up to take on the day, be it anything that comes up. So just do this, have be ready for, be open to learn new things, and new things which will transform your life completely. Okay, so we'll not do much more talking. We'll let you continue ahead. So all of these details will come across to you in your groups. Okay, the link will come, the posters will come. So like I said, do it right now. Do not think. The mind, again, the monkey mind starts working. So maybe after this you will get busy, something happens, but just today make it a point that you press on that link, register yourself, and really learn something amazing which is waiting for you ahead. Okay, so all the best to you guys. May you be the best of what you are. Learn this and have that amazing smile on your faces. All the best to you. And Rima, anything else?
Yeah,
I think we're
13th
done.
of May. 13th of May. Let's see you on 13th of May.
Yes.
Yeah, we really look forward to having more empowered doctors, more strong doctors at the mind and at the body. Yeah, we need you guys more and more. So, firstly, pat your backs, and that you are in this field. You should feel really proud at the moment that your field, your community is contributing the most. And we need more of you, and more of people like Dr. Gayatri and Dr. Aparna and Dr. Shivangi. Yeah, so please come on board. Yes, we will not convince you anymore. I know you are already intelligent enough, so you'll be there. Bye. Have a good
Bye,
day.
guys. I think this video will be available on the YouTube channel. If your colleagues, your batchmates have not seen this, please tag them along, send this to them, and get them all to register. So yes, we have the amazing poster. You can see the details. There'll be 4 batches, so you don't have to worry about your time. Whichever batch suits you, just enroll for it. Okay. So there are numbers given below. If you guys have any questions, any queries related to it, you can get in touch with us. We'll be more than happy to help you. Okay. So just do it. Yeah. Okay. See you guys. Bye. Have a great day ahead. Keep smiling.